Good day, human Latiosites. This is Latios Azuro, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Shuffle. So, let's begin. Last time, we continued on our way in Bulbasaur as we took on a few Pokemon, culminating with Mega Tyranitar. This time, we are going to continue here past the Mega Evolution, because, yeah, we're not even halfway through. So, we're continuing with Frillish. So, how do we want to do this? It's a ghost type. Could try Gengar, I guess. Gengar's super effective. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna try it itemless, see if we can catch it. Maybe S-rank it if we can do it in 4 moves. That would be kind of useful. And we got barriers to deal with. Welp. That's not very good for us, I can't imagine. Alright, do I want to go for... which Gengar do I want to go for? Kind of want to do this. No Mega Evolution quite yet, but I am pretty sure we can get the Mega Evolution off now. Just a question of how good a combo can we get from this? Not as good as I wanted, admittedly. Not as good as I wanted, but I'll still take what I can get, I guess. We're probably not going to get the S rank. We should be able to get it with a +5. Yeah, that didn't work out very well. Now we have this to deal with. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, I need to get rid of barriers. And that's pretty much goodbye S-rank. But we should be able to actually beat it and potentially catch it. Or not. Or not. Alright. The barriers are admittedly very disruptive. Not gonna lie. But a +5 still should be enough here, I think, to S-rank it. Actually, it should be more than enough. You should probably be able to do this itemless. These barriers are a little bit annoying, though, still, admittedly. But I'm pretty confident we got this. There we go. We only have 1 move left, but with the +5, 0 moves left, well, or should I say 5 moves left, would still be a S rank, so we can easily do this with a +5. The question is, can we catch this thing at 1 move? That's 15%. I don't really like those odds very much. 15%? Not liking it. Yeah, like I said, there is absolutely nothing to lose. I only got a super catch power, so I think at 51%, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it, because I have absolutely nothing to lose. I'm probably not catching it and all, but hey, you know. Okay, we are. I mean, it was more likely to stay in, so, you know. Cool. Cool. That's a male Frillish. It has an attack power of 50, the ability Barrier Bash, and the Ghost typing. So with that, we at least captured the male Frillish. We still have to S-rank it, though. But, well, you know, gotta try. Now, I think I'd actually rather try this with Rayquaza. Even though it's not super effective, I feel like it might get us some better combos. This might work, it might not. I don't know. As far as Yveltal goes, I could use Giratina instead, I think, but I don't think we need to use Giratina because I mean, if we can... Basically, the name of the game is combos. Combos are everything here. Alright, I need to get the Mega Evolution, but at the same time, I want to get rid of the barriers. Okay, that's good. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. So now, I think 3 Rayquazas should be enough. Yeah, there we go. So that'll give us the Rayquaza effect right there. Meaning we may or may not even need the +5 this time, but yeah, we're definitely gonna need it this time, let's face it. Alright. I'm not gonna go for the power of 5, I'm gonna go for the Rayquaza. That did not work out. That just didn't work. It's that simple. Wow. Well, I guess when you get down to it, all comes down to pleasing RNGesus. Doesn't it? Alright. So we have more barriers to contend with. I need a Rayquaza to fall. No luck there. But we still do have a chance of getting the S rank, though. Especially with the +5. Turns out, it looks like we needed the +5 after all. In fact, we need to beat this thing within 2 more moves, or we're in serious trouble. Are you kidding me? This is total RNG stuff. This is totally RNG. This is our last move of the S rank. And we're gonna get it. But seriously. We would have lost without the +5 this time. RNG is a thing. And it does not like us. Well, it doesn't like me. Maybe Gengar would be... Maybe Gengar is better for this stage. I don't know. Gengar or Rayquaza. I mean, Gengar is super effective and all, but Rayquaza will get rid of other Pokemon than itself, which means that Rayquaza can then go for another Rayquaza afterward. Alright, next up is another repeat. It's Hawlucha. How do we want to do this? I could try a Mewtwo team. Alright. Where be Deoxys? Must have passed it. Alright. I'm gonna add +5 just to be on the safe side, especially because it's not like we have to worry about catching it anyway. I know I've been adding a lot of +5s that I might not actually need, but you know, this way sometimes it pays to play it safe. Sometimes, not always, but whatever. We do desperately need a Mega Evolution already, though. Gonna go for Disruption next turn. Please don't disrupt the Mewtwo's, and you're gonna disrupt the Mewtwo's, of course. Alright, well, there's the Mega Evolution right there. Okay. I think the best bet is to actually just go for the Mewtwo right there. Yeah, the +5 might not even matter, to be honest. I don't know. Really don't know. Alright, I was hoping to get the, hoping to get rid of the block Or at least turn into Deoxys, but whatever. Yeah, the +5 didn't matter. At all. Just a safety precaution, I suppose. I don't know. When it comes to fighting types, if they don't add non-support, I feel like that Mewtwo is a pretty safe option. Of course, it does take a while to Mega Evolve. Not everyone does have a fully candied Mewtwo, but that's pretty much that. Next up, it looks like is Umbreon. Oh boy. How do we want to do this? I don't even know. You know what? I don't know what to expect here. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna cover my tracks here. Cover my bases. Alright, I'm gonna try this with Rayquaza, because Gengar really wouldn't be a good option if it's resisted and all. Also, just in case there are blocks, I'm gonna bring Gallade. The question is Genesect or Xerneas? I feel like Xerneas can potentially get better combo potential with Quirky Plus. I think I'm gonna try that. Because Genesect isn't reliable. I mean, Xerneas isn't reliable to trigger and all, but, you know, let's see what we can do. Let's just see what we can do. Alright. Yeah, Diancie is definitely something that's good. You know, if we could have gotten the Barrier Bash off, that is. Are you kidding me? Is that a joke? It's not like I can go for a Gallade. Well. Alright, you know what? Let's get rid of... You know, let's get the Mega Evolution as fast as we can. Good thing is, it is getting the, getting rid of those Umbreon. That's good. Of course, now I'm kind of in a position where I really have no real options. Are you kidding me? And it doesn't even turn it into... You gotta be kidding me. Well, there's the Mega Evolution. Alright, guys, let me get rid of the Umbreon. Which I guess is good and bad. Alright. I think we only have like 3 more moves. And no Rayquazas to go for. That's just awesome. Alright. Well, you know what? Let's do that. We're not going to get a Quirky Plus off, unfortunately. Which I was kind of hoping for, but... Alright, get rid of the Umbreon. Are you kidding me? You're going to get rid of Diancie? Well, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. The +5 did matter there. I think you should be able to do this without the +5, but, you know. I think we got the S rank there. Yeah, we did. We did. Not too bad. Not too bad. That's Umbreon. Again. Alright. Next up is Bulbasaur. How do we want to do this? Well, I could try this with Blaziken. Am I better off with Delphox or Ho-Oh? I think I'd rather use Delphox, to be honest. Just in case there are barriers, I want to bring Reshiram. I can't imagine there being barriers, though, in a Bulbasaur stage, but you never know. Weirder things have happened. Alright, let's try to do this. I'm going to add +5 and see what we can do. This is going to be very RNG dependent, but... oh my goodness, there are Bulbasaur here. You gotta be kidding me. I messed up completely. Alright, can we burn this thing at least? No? Okay. It was worth a try. Alright. This is why it would be useful to know what I'm dealing with beforehand. Because then this kind of thing doesn't happen. Alright, well... there's no way we S-rank at this time. Even with the +5. There's no way. First of all, I don't have a Blaziken to go for. Second of all... I guess there is no second of all. Well... time to Mega Evolve. Alright. It's gonna drop something. Be lucky if we even win, though. Alright. I need to get a decent combo. That's not gonna happen. So instead I'm gonna do this. Alright. Well... okay. That did not work out very well, did it? Huh. Okay, good thing is it's burned. It is very burned, but... okay, we got a burn pyre combo. Ooh, I think that is gonna take it down. Alright, we might have just gotten the S rank. If it was a 15-move stage, I don't remember how many moves it was. I wasn't paying attention, but... there's the S rank. All I need is a +5. And we're gonna get a nice little gift for our Bulbasaur. Personalized skill booster. It did take us a burned pyre combo. Well, burned pyre pseudo board swipe. It wasn't really a board wipe though. It wasn't bad though. I can't say it was bad. Alright, let's move on to Poliwag. Alright. Let's how do we want to do this? Who can we... you know what? Why don't I try a Sceptile team? Who is a grass type we can rely on? I guess Virizion is one. Maybe Roserade? Alright. Let's try this. I'm gonna add a +5, see if we can get S ranked at least. And then maybe we can catch it if we're lucky. Alright, here we go. 8 moves. So... are you kidding me? It's a puzzle. This stage, it's a puzzle. I added a +5 to a puzzle. Alright. You know what? Let's see what we can do here. There's a bunch of things here. You know what? Let's try this. You know what? That gets rid of the puzzle. Not bad. Alright. Be nice if I could trigger Roserade or, maybe Shaman? But I'm not gonna trigger anything, but At the very least, I can do that to at least combo. Would like to get a Mega Evolution off as fast as I can. Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. And now we have barriers. That's fun. Right in the Shaman Zone, too. Alright, you know what? I can do that. And now, I think we can get the Mega Evolution. The question is it even worth it to go for the Mega Evolution right now? Because... maybe. Alright, I need, like, real combos now. Okay, you're gonna do that. That I'm okay with. Oh boy. This is our last move before the S rank goes away. And that does it. Alright. So we got the S rank, but we also got a minimal catchability. So we would have lost itemless. We got the S rank though. Minimal catchability is going to give us 10%. Don't like those odds at all. I really don't like those odds at all. 1 in 10. Yeah, like I said, 1 in 10. Super catch power, please? No. Since we got the S rank, I'm going to actually pass. Because 20% isn't really good odds. But there's the S rank at the very least. So we got the S rank. Next up is... ooh, Cyndaquil. Alright, I'm going to try to catch this thing, though. So let's try this again. I'm going to try it itemless this time. Alright. I think this game is killing me, slowly. Okay, you know what? This thing is going to sleep. I don't care how unnecessary that was. It had to happen. Of course, now I can't get the Mega Evolution off, so, you know, renders this entire thing pointless. At least we get better combos. Well, better damage, should I say, from combos. Alright. 3 moves left. I don't hate that. At least we'll end up with a catchability greater than 10%. Watch it be like nothing. Okay, so we're gonna get a catchability of 28%. So at least it's better than a Great Ball last time. In a Pokeball. Come on. Come on. Better than 1 in 4. Are you kidding me? 56%. Okay, it's more likely to stay in this ball than to break out. I bet she's gonna break out. Are you... you know what? 56%. This should catch it. And all numbers say this should catch it. Took us 5,000 coins, but there we go. That's a Poliwag. It has the ability Cheer, the water typing, and attack power of 50, so we wasted all those coins for just this. That's awesome, isn't it? Alright. I think I am slowly dying inside. Alright, next up is Cyndaquil. Okay. Apparently we're going to want to bring Block Smashers. Great. Apparently Gigalith would be a good option here. Okay. Also, I think I'll bring Landorus, just because. See what we can do. I'm gonna add +5 just because, you know what? Whatever. Whatever. We're gonna try S-ranking this thing. Alright. We need to simultaneously get the Mega Evolution and the Gigalith. So I'm gonna do this. Alright. Unfortunately, it would be nice to have something like Groudon if we had one that was fully, you know, if we had one that was skill boosted, but I don't have that luxury, so let's get the Mega Evolution then. I think the Mega Evolution would be the optimal choice here. Alright, there's the Mega Evolution then. Alright. That did not work out for me. At all. Alright, you know what? I need to break those blocks, which I cannot do. Of course you're gonna do that. Alright, you know what? Do that, then I'll get rid of those blocks. That works. Are you kidding me, Landorus? You're gonna actually go down in damage. Guess that's why they call it Risk Taker. Alright. Let's do this. And I couldn't get the Gyarados to trigger. This thing's just getting more and more as time goes on. Each disruption is uglier than the last. Alright, let's get rid of some of it. Of course, you're gonna add more this time, of course. And they're gonna be at the top now. There we go, and I'm pretty sure that's an S rank. Of course, I think we needed the +5 mattered there. The question is, do I want to go for a Great Ball if we don't catch it in a Pokeball? Because we have 8 moves left, which should give us a catchability of at least, I'm guessing, 36%? 50%, so it's guaranteed in a Great Ball, so I'm definitely going for it in a Great Ball. But it's a coin toss here. We're going to catch it in a Pokeball. So there we go, with that we caught Cyndaquil. And S-ranked it. Nice. Alright. Has an attack power of 50, the ability Rock Break Plus, and the fire typing. With that, we have S-rank captured Cyndaquil. Alright. Next up, we've got Glalie. That's gonna be fun, isn't it? Alright, you know what? Try this Blaziken. I'm afraid to try this, but you know what? Let's go with the Delphox, and just to be safe, I'm gonna go with Reshiram. Hope I don't need Talonflame for this. Alright. And I hope I'm not going to regret not bringing Charizard. Let's go. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, there's really not many Delphox to go for, so I'm going to go for the Blaziken right there. We need the Mega Evolution off as soon as we possibly can. Would have been nice to burn that thing, but hey, you know, whatever. Okay. I want to Mega Evolve, so I'm going to. Alright. Now, let's Delphox it up. That definitely didn't work. That definitely didn't work. Okay. You know what? Let's do this, and Nope, once again, I failed to make anything happen. So, you know what, this time, Charizard is going to not burn it. 5 Charizards, and we don't get the burn. I can't trigger anything. Even Delphox, when I'm only going for 3, it just doesn't happen. Why did I do that? You know what? This is just... This has been garbage. This is garbage. This entire attempt is complete garbage. Complete board wipe, but it's too late for it to even matter. And since we didn't get the Pyre Boost or the burn, didn't really matter. Not even surprised. Alright, you know what? Fine, burn it now. Like it matters. We might have won, but that's a fail in my books. Well, we got a little gift, so, you know. Not that even makes a difference in my mind, but whatever. I'm gonna try this one more time. But this time, we need to A, Mega Evolve, and B, we need to make things happen, and alright. I need to get rid of the barriers first. That didn't work. It just didn't work. So, alright, there's the burn. Although it's a little bit too early to burn it, I feel like. Because it's not like we have the Mega Evolution yet. Alright, there is the Mega Evolution, but... Okay, that is... almost a board wipe. Alright, I need to burn this thing and get a board wipe and potentially a Pyre Boost. Alright, you know what? Let's do this then. At least Pyre Boost it. You gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me! This has to be a joke. This has gotta be a joke. Alright. 9 moves left. Is that... I don't think that's an S rank. I don't think that's the S rank. That couldn't be an S rank. I think we missed it by a move. Or no, we did make it. Because I added +5. I added the +5 and that's what brought it to 20. Alright. Alright. So it looks like next up is Meowstic. But it's a male one. Alright, whatever. We have 3 Pokemon. Do I want to try it with Gengar or do I want to use a Rayquaza? I think I'm going to go with the Gengar. It's super effective. See what happens. Just see what happens. 8 moves. Here we go. Yeah, that didn't work out for us, did it? Alright, here's the Mega Evolution, which may or may not put us in a good position. Alright, well. I mean, we're getting combos. I don't think the +5 mattered. No, the +5 definitely didn't matter. This'll finish it off before we even get the Gengar combo, which is gonna happen. So, this seems like a good enough stage to just get your huge combos from if you're trying to do this mission card stuff. I mean, I guess it's not guaranteed, nothing's a guarantee, but this wasn't too bad. Go figure. Alright, there we go. There's the S rank. Thank you, Meowstic, for making my life a lot easier than some of the other stages. So next up is gonna be Swallot. Alright. How do I want to do this? I guess I could try a Mewtwo team again. So, where is Victini? I mean, I could try this with Unknown. Because Unknown does have the Mega Boost Plus. I don't know. I'm gonna add +5. See what we can do. See what we can do. Alright. So, getting the Mega Evolution is not gonna be easy this time, I can already tell. Alright. Okay, you didn't touch the ones at the top, so I can do this. And now you touch the ones at the top. Thank you very much, Swallot, for making my life difficult. Alright. So now there's the Mega Evolution. So now we just need to get a bunch of combos from Mewtwo. Simple enough. Only I kind of doubt it's simple enough. In fact, I highly doubt that it's simple at all. In fact, I can't even get a combo from Mewtwo for real. So, yeah. That's the position I'm in now. Of course you're gonna do this now. I can't remember how many moves we started with. So I have no idea how we're even gonna have a chance of winning with an S rank. But, you know, it's all about having fun, or at least it's supposed to be. It's definitely supposed to be. I don't know. There goes our S rank! There goes our S rank! Wow! Mewtwo, you are just not helpful at all. There we go, and we have basically the equivalent to nothing left. Gotta love just, you know, when nothing happens. When nothing happens for you. You know, you gotta love that. You simply have to love it because it's a complete waste of time. Well, I have nothing better than to waste my time. Alright. Alright, I need to get the Mega Evolution as soon as I possibly can. Alright, you know what? Let's do this. There's the Mega Evolution. So now I think is the, we just need the biggest combo I ever got. Actually, I don't even think that'll be big enough. We're talking about Swallot. Swallot is a bulky Pokemon. We need a great combo, and great combos they just don't happen for me, ever. Like, legitimately ever. That means we have 2 more moves to do this. I don't like our odds at all. Not one bit. Alright, let's do this. That means this is our last move. Let's make it count. There we go! There we go. Thank you, Victini. And Mewtwo. I guess mostly Mewtwo. Whatever. That's Swallot. And I'm pretty sure we got the S rank. There we go. Complete waste of time, considering the fact that it's, you know, something we already caught and all, but whatever. Next up is Jellicent, but the male version. Not the female version from the Safari. Let's do this. How do I want to do this? You know what? I'm gonna try Rayquaza. Also, you know what? I could probably use the barriers from Hoopa. Well, the barrier bash from Hoopa. I don't know. We may or may not have a lot of barriers to deal with. I really don't know. Okay. You know what? You guys said... Apparently it's just to use Disruption Delay, so I'm gonna try this. Alright. I need to just get rid of stuff. I need Hoopa to come through for me. I don't think that's likely somehow. Alright, you know what? In that case, I need a Mega Evolve. That didn't work. That just simply didn't work. Hoopa's not coming through. Nothing's coming through for me. There's the Mega Evolution, but unless I can get a bunch of Rayquazas on the field, it's not gonna matter. Yeah, Hoopa not coming through, I think, is exactly why I'm gonna lose. There is no way this S ranks. We only have 7 more moves, and no Rayquazas to go for. Ugh. With only 4 moves left, there is no chance that I'm gonna S-rank this thing at all. 3 moves left, and I've only done about half of the damage I need to do. Ugh. I don't like this whole RNG thing. Am I gonna miss it by 1 move again? Am I gonna miss this by 1 move? I'm always missing things by 1 move. You ever notice that? Or by at least 1 move. But I guess by that logic, it means just missing it. But still. Still, it gets annoying. We did it! Okay, okay. We just did it. Now we just need to catch this piece of Jellicent. We need to catch this thing. Alright. We're gonna get a catchability of 43%. That's 86% in the Great Ball. Come on, 43%. Come on. It's not bad. It's still 2 and 5. Come on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. With that, we have captured Jellicent. And S-ranked it. There we go. So there's an attack power of 60, the ability Prank, and the ghost typing. With that, we have S-rank capture the male Jellicent. Alright. So, next up is a Meowstic female. And we unlocked an expert stage. So we are over halfway through this area. So I guess next time we're going to continue on this path. Also, I do have street passes that I could pick up. So, I think I have a lot of street passes to pick up, to be honest. Let's pick them up, just because. Alright. Not too many, but a few. You know, whatever. Past my 3DS and all. Alright, so next time we are going to continue on through Blau Salon as we take on, I guess, the female Meowstic, repeat, and a few other stages, because there still are 20 more stages in this area, but we are definitely getting through here, as well as we do have an expert stage up ahead, which will be, looks like Poliwrath. Interesting, because we still haven't found Poliwhirl. So we need to get through the next 20 before we can unlock the final expert stage of this, I guess, area, or whatever. So, we're getting there, slow but sure. I'm gonna try grinding up for more coins, so it's gonna take me possibly a few days in order to actually get back up near maximum coinage, because I don't need to get up to maximum, but I don't know. We just did a lot right now, so, you know, take it for what it is. I don't know. Spending a lot of coins here. Mostly on Great Balls, I feel like. I have been using a lot of +5 moves, but whatever. Whatever. I mean, it could be worse. I haven't had to use any complexities, so at least that's a plus. I don't know. We'll see. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.